everybody. This is Aranath. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? So grateful to be here, guys. So for those of you who doesn't know me, I am the face behind this personal business and YouTube as I am streaming live on my three social media accounts. So again, I am a mother of two beautiful kids. I'm in a leadership role in the banking industry, and also, right, and also I am running this successful digital business for over 5 years now, turning 6 years in the next 2 months. So I'm so excited celebrating my anniversary doing this business. I love this business so much because I am helping immigrant moms, dreamers, and also uh, people like you who are so hungry for success so we can build that successful business so you can live the life that you truly desire, right? So tonight's topic is all about the book of Rhonda Byrne, the magic book, right? This is my fifth year reading this book, and tonight I'll be talking about this day 9 of this book, which is the money magnet, right? I'll talk about yesterday, I talked about the magic ingredients, and tonight I'll be talking about the money magnet. Yeah, so this is powerful, everybody. I just finished my Zoom meeting with my mentees because they're so ready to run an ads. So they watched me run my ad and recorded it, and because so right now they're so excited to also run their ads on their business, right? So working overtime, and I'm just so passionate about this business, guys, because I really don't pick and choose what time I serve my mentees. They deserve it, and they patiently wait for me until I come home, eat my food, do my thing, and then uh, they wait for me, to teach them as well. Got to be a great mentor and a coach with your team, right? So again, so simply summarize this book, guys. Here's is the core teachings of this chapter in easy words, okay? The magic magnet. So it did mention on this book that gratitude brings riches, complaining is poverty. How you think and talk about money decides how you receive that. Just keep that in mind, guys. And most people complain about money without realizing it. That means complaints can be thoughts, can be worries, can be a jealous or negative words, right? And bills are not problems. They are a proof of, they are a proof of you received the value. Like say, because sometimes that's how we conditioned, like money is hard, money is evil, or money is so hard to get, right? So again, bills are not problems, they are proof of received value, which means rent equals home, right? Electricity equals comfort, that's the value. Phone equals connection, and internet equals access. That's basically what it is. And then another one that I've learned from this book is being grateful for bills attracts more bills, right? Because you are grateful for what money already gave you. And another one that I've learned is write gratitude on bills. If uh, if you have a bill that is unpaid, you have to really say thank you for the money. And if it's paid, then you have to say thank you paid. And I that's the one. That's one beautiful practice that I have been doing for 5 years now because it's my 5 years of reading this book. So every time I go to the restaurant, for example, right, my husband and I decided to go for a date, and that's basically one of our routine. Every other day, every other weekend, I know every other week routine is for my husband and I go for a dinner. And every time I receive the receipt, right? Because you went there, that's actually um, you went to the restaurant, then you pay it, and then you receive a receipt. And what the number one thing I usually do is thank you paid, right? Any receipt. That's why I always have a pencil or a pen with me, because I like to say thank you. I'm actually circulating saying gratitude also, because I believe that the money that I used to pay that food will always come back to me multiply times. That's how you really train your mind to think differently. It's not like, oh my God, I spent 120 for dinner for two. No, I don't really put that in my mind. I say thank you, because I know that that will always come back multiple times. Okay. Yeah. So again, if unpaid bill, you will say thank you. Thank you, money. Thank you for the money, or thank you, Mr. Cash Flow, right? Because I name my money as my um as Mr. Cash Flow. So this is something that I've learned also from the books that I have been reading. Always nice to build a really good relationship with money, and then you can name that. I think that that's your lover, that's your boyfriend. Remember, the money is the servant. You are the boss, right? It's not like money is the boss. They are the servant of your loyal servant of you. That whatever you want to buy, there's always there serving you most of the time. Yeah, so you have to really build that. Once you visualize also a monetary, visualize that you are wealthy, and not looking by your bank account. But if you see your bank account like, oh my God, I'm visualizing myself that I am wealthy, and then you let your bank account in control of you, that means that is luck. You are thinking, or you are, that is the language of poverty, right? So yeah, so basically you gotta train your mind to think that you are abundance, that you are prosperity, that you are wealthy in the inside. But eventually, right, you are becoming, you are programming yourself to have rich thought, to have abundance thought, and later on the universe will do the work for you. And one thing also that I've learned from this book is gratitude is like a golden thread attached to money. When you send money out with gratitude, it always come back to you multiplied. That's basically what I mentioned earlier. And then the money you receive depends on how you're grateful for, not how much you pay. Because why? Gratitude turns you into a money magnet. And that's something that I'll be talking to you tonight. It's all about the money magnet. So let's expand that. Let's expand and dissect that. Okay. So yeah, hello. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in tonight. So again, my topic for tonight is the most powerful lessons. It's all about money, and that's the money magnet. On day 9 of the Magic Book by Rhonda Byrne. This section actually teaches us a very simple word, which is money comes where gratitude lives, right? Not where fear lives, not where complaining lives, right? I remember this quote, uh, a quote that life becomes rich through gratitude, and that's something that I really want you guys to stay stay where you are, just relax, no pressure, no guilt, just understanding, because this chapter is not about forcing money, it's all about inviting money in your life. So this book really teaches gratitude is riches, complaint is poverty, right? Not because money, but because of mindset. Literally. You can find money everywhere, easily and effortlessly. And the one that is really stopping you is your mindset. So when you complain about money, you are focusing on lack. Again, that's the language of poverty. So when you are grateful, you are focusing on flow. Let me give you an example. If you say, I hate paying bills, your mind hears that as a word that you hate money. Yeah, so you always be very careful about your words because your words become your wand. They spell. Yeah, so instead of like, I hate paying bills, like, I love paying the services because they are, or you would say, I love paying bills because they are serving me. Just like the bill, your phone bill. You won't be contacting me or contacting your loved ones if you don't have a phone bill, right? So just turn that into something, just change the language. Yeah. Yeah. So I hate paying bills. That means you hate money. If you say, I'm grateful I can pay my bills, that means your mind hears that you are supported, that I am supported, right? Money listens to how you speak about it. Yeah. So we complain without realizing it too because of the automated programs that was ingrained in our subconscious mind. Really, the book explains the most people complain about money silently, self talk, the worry, they compare themselves to other people, they feel jealous to other people if they see someone that is succeeding, they feel stressed too because they see their bank account, right? And those thoughts are also complaints. Every negative thought about money is like pushing money away from you. You're actually, yeah, your relationship, you're actually stopping the flow of abundance that's coming towards you. So, really, this book really teaches us that change your thought first, then money changes naturally, right? For example, the bills. The bills are proof of blessing, but we see that differently. This part is very, very powerful. The book teaches us that bills are not enemies. Bills are proof you receive something in return. Just like rent, that is a place for you to sleep. Your electricity, that provides light and comfort. Your gas, that's for your transportation. Thank you, Shia. And your phone, that is the connection. Your those are the one that help you to connect with your loved ones, to your uh, colleagues or business partners. The internet that actually give you so much knowledge, so you will be able to go to chat gpt or google or whatever, or to connect with your social media as well, and that really brings a lot of knowledge towards you, right? So if these services did not exist, life will be so much harder, right? So instead of saying why so many bills, you should change your language. Thank you for what these bills gave me. See, that's a difference, right? Why so many bills? I have to pay bills all the time, right? Change the language. Thank you for what these bills gave me. This alone changes your money energy, right? So you have to be very, very grateful. Very grateful. The book teaches this beautiful practice too, that if your bill is unpaid, and you have to write it down, right? Thank you for the money. Feel grateful as if the money is already there. And if your bill is paid, then write down a thank you paid. And again, that's the best practice that I have been doing for a long time now. Feel grateful that you had the money, even if it was difficult, even if it was tight, because gratitude does not deny reality. It prepares you for a better reality, right? That's why gratitude is such a golden thread in our life, guys, because this book really says gratitude. Um, this book really says that gratitude is like a golden thread attached to money. So when you send money out with gratitude, it always comes back sometimes double, sometimes 10 times, sometimes more. Not because of not because of magic numbers, but because gratitude keeps money connected to you. That's why money does not leave grateful hands. If you're grateful, the money always stays there, right? And why money does not matter. This book, what I've learned from this book, it is not how much money you pay, it is how grateful you are when you pay. That's two difference. It's not how much money you pay, it is how grateful you are when you pay, right? So when you can pay $50 with gratitude and receive 500 in opportunities, right? Just like me, just like this community that I am in right now. When you do the inspired actions that they want you to do, even though you pay $30, and um, once you did all the inspired action, it always comes back to you uh, three times more. Like, let me give you an example. Like, okay, there was a course, and I think some of you are watching right now, my business partners. So I paid this $30 just to join this community that can really help you to expand the level of your awareness, to expand your business as well, because they create this. I would not say it's a course, that this group really works together, right? And provide you those inspired actions that you will be doing every single week. And in order for me to join that group, is I have to pay $30. And at the end of the month, we do this wheel of names fortune. Like, if your name was picked, then you will get $100. See? And I did that two times. So I only paid $30 for 3 months, and I won $200. See, it doubles the money. And where did I use that money? I donated that to the foundation that I have been supporting in Cliffy, Kenya. See, and it's the best feeling in the world that even though you win the prize, but you did create an impact as well. So that made you feel better. Even though you that money went out, but the feeling inside of you really is the you cannot explain it, because you I am just so grateful that I was able to provide food or shelter or education with these kids in Kenya, right? So yeah, so it always you always receive a lot of opportunities, because gratitude multiplies energies, right? So once again, this magic practice number 9, which is the magic magnet, really summarizes the practice for me to follow. Just like writing 10 things you're grateful for, right? Uh, every single day, and every time you read that gratitude in your journal, and you always say thank you, because why? It's more meaningful, and you are more emotionally involved with that. And then also, write thank you for the money, even though it's unpaid or paid, right? And thank you or also for the ones that is providing you. So there's so many things that you can really apply that in order for you uh to also multiply what the what you're getting back in return. So again, the end of the day, grateful for the best thing that happened by using the magic rack. It's so simple, it's very gentle, and it's also powerful, right? So just so, wow, I made it to 20 minutes. So just to close this live, let me leave you with this, guys. Money is not attracted to stress. Money is not attracted to anger, and money is not attracted to fear. Money is only attracted to appreciation. When you respect money, money respects you too. And when you love money, money loves you back, right? Because again, it's the energy that you are bringing it out. When you really build that relationship with money, then it always come back to you easily and effortlessly. That's why one affirmation that I'm going to be sharing for you guys tonight is, I am grateful for the money. I am a money magnet, and money flows to me with easily. and effortlessly from multiple sources. So that's really basically the my affirmations that I always use. Like money comes to me easily and effortlessly from multiple sources. And I think Bob always mentioned that money comes to me, oh my gosh, in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. There you go. Money comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. Oh, I remember that, and I've been playing and playing and playing that on YouTube because he has actually that affirmations on YouTube, and I have been reprogramming myself for a year. Believe it or not, I've been playing that for a year or more than a year, and my husband gets so irritated to me because he doesn't really understand what I am doing. Because again, when you play that money affirmation that he created for us, actually it you are reprogramming yourself, your mind as well, especially at night, because your subconscious mind, you are not theta, right? And then is that's the receiving part, even though your body is sleeping but your mind is fully awake, and it's really you're getting downloads from that affirmation itself. And I played that, oh gosh, I don't remember even I think I played it for a year or 2 years. And then again, my husband is so irritated because every night I've been playing this same affirmation. And I think you have to do that one too. If you really want to build a good relationship with money, just create a voice, your voice. I use Think Up all the time. That's where I record my affirmation, my money affirmation, my declaration, my C type goal, my mind movie, turn it to my voice, right? Like if let's say you created your mind movie through video, and because I know we think in pictures, right? But I have that too. I have created that one too, but also I turned that into recording myself. So whatever I created in the picture, it's also the same in the recording. So I listen to that every single night, right? So, and basically, the more you're programming yourself, the more you're really building a really good relationship with money. And that becomes who you truly are. You appreciate money that comes in your life, comes and goes, just like this, just like tonight, right? It's just like my limiting belief actually just out of the blue, because they're automatic. And my husband and I went to Costco today, and I was trying to buy some stuff for my mom to put it in the balikbayan box that we need to ship out to the Philippines. And then it's only a few, like probably five mixed nuts, and then probably 40 spam and then probably 5 cans of salmon. And then I spend like and there's some treats for me and avocado, stuff like that, and it costs like 175. And then like automatically, like, wow, this is only little, it costs 175. And I corrected that immediately because of my awareness, right? That's where your awareness comes to play. And I'm so glad that I have that I train my mind to think differently. I master my own mind, because sometimes you have this limiting belief that come on autopilot, right? They come just like that all of a sudden, that you're not even thinking. And then and once you say that, when I said that, I automatically correct it. Like, and I immediately say thank you, because that means I am circulating. Thank you that I am circulating this 175, and I know it will come back. It come back to me in return, right? So, and I say thank you, thank you, thank you. And then my husband is just like, oh, no, you're more aware now, right? But like before, you are always like this, like, oh my God, we spent 175 for just like 10 pieces. But right now he just sees the difference, like, and that's okay. I am rich. I just told my husband, I am rich anyway, so that's fine. So again, just change the language. Don't even think about it, like, oh my gosh, I just spent like this. And you just emotionally involved with that. But for me, I just corrected it immediately. And then and then I was very grateful about that too. See, if you were programmed for 45 years doing the same thing all the time, right? And then now I am planting new seeds and change the language, change your thinking as well. So yeah, that is something that I really wanna change. I mean share it with you guys on this chapter 9 of the book. And it also did say over here that if you have $1, just write it in a big bold letters that thank you for the money. And I believe, yes, I have it in my vision board also on the left corner, right? On the left corner, if you have a vision board, left corner is your financial goal, and then right corner is your goal, is your health goal, and then right below is your contribution, your growth, right? And then the left button is your relationship. So every time I visualize, I know exactly where my dollar bill with a bold letter of thank you for the money. Yeah, so that's the processes, right? So that's something that I really want to share it with you guys. 26 minutes. Amazing. So thank you, Lisa. Love the mindset coach. You're welcome. The money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I manifest it and it's already done. You already manifested it. Yeah. And hello, coach. Thank you for tuning in from Canada. Davinder, wow, from New Zealand. Thank you. Sis Joyce, this opens our eyes, our spirit when we do gratitude to see the value of the money. We appreciate what money does, where it comes from. That is correct. Yeah. That's why sometimes we always affected by our see, touch, smell, feel, our five senses because sometimes we appreciate the things that we are buying and at the same time we are calculating how much we spend for that thing, right? That's why again when you go outside and you really want something to buy, and then even though you are so short on money, and that is the time to ask yourself that is this serving me, because sometimes especially me, right, I collect bags, I like to collect shoes, stuff like that. And then later I bought this bag and I only use it once in a blue moon, right? And then really thought about it, what Bob Proctor told me to do. If you want, that's why sometimes we're always do like this, right? Actually that is when you do this, like that is a thought of uh lack and limitation, right? Instead of you enjoying life, right? Or probably investing it for your future, and you don't like to do this even though you want something and you don't want to spend that because it's so expensive. If it's expensive and it's serving you, go for it. Go for it, guys. And that's why for me, if I go to a boutique and I saw something that I love, right? That makes me feel better. If it's a dress and that makes me feel better and beautiful, I don't see, I don't like to see name tag or the price tag, right? And then I buy it. Because if I see the price tag and then it costs $200 and then I for a dress and that makes me shrink really really bad. That's why when you go and then just ask yourself, is this the one that is really serving me, right? And then here's something, and my husband is right, you collect so many shoes and bags and you don't even buy it. I use it. You buy these shoes and then you never worn it, still in the box, right? And that really makes me feel so guilty because I feel like I should have uh, used that money for something that really important to me. And I really thought and I learned the hard way from that, right? So, and then that was my mindset back then. But right now, it's totally different. If I go to the store and I see something, like I ask myself, is this serving me? You know? And then if it's not, I just leave it, or I'd rather use this money for something that brings me more than buying some things that I only use it and I never use it again. It's only you do use it for one time. right? So that's something that you need to include in in your vocabulary as well. So just make a decision. Make a decision. Is this serving me or not? Right? So and that is you will know the answer anyway. Is this serving me? I'm like, oh no. So just leave it. It's even though it's beautiful. Miss L, thank you so much for tuning in. And she, amazing coach, thank you. And then, hello, coach, watching from Utah. You're welcome. And oh, Bernadette, thank you so much. And then Sunita from Seattle. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, what else? Who are watching? And oh, yes, Alex, thank you so much for watching. Agpay sumot lang ading. Yes, of course. Yeah, so I need to keep practicing the mindset. Yeah, it really does take time, guys. When I've learned about this, I had a really bad mindset in the past. I get always irritated, and I think it's because I just had a postpartum depression easily. But Bob really saved me. That's why he's mean a lot to me. And then if he studied Napoleon Hill for 60 years, and I promised myself that I will teach his teachings for the rest of my life, right? And that's something that's why I decided to, oh my gosh, like, spend a lot of money just to be one of his consultant, right? And so I can teach this also for the people who really need to shift their mindset as well. Yeah, so I'm still learning and learning and learning. And uh, and I know that's basically something that I really want, because literally it's how you shift your mindset really change everything on you. Because again, if I am seeing, just like at work, right, I got so anxious. To be honest, guys, I was at work today and we are doing a lot of role plays, and that corporate mindset and the way I think is totally different, guys. And then it's all about micromanaging people, and that's not me. That's why it cringe me that when we do these role plays and you have to micromanage these people, and that's not that is not me at all. That's why it makes me feel so uncomfortable. But I keep telling myself that I got this, like that awareness that I have, that maybe God is really making me feel uncomfortable, because again, you are disrupting that level of comfort. And it's good that I am feeling this way, because I believe God is want me to feel this way, so I can probably change change people's mindset at work too. So again, I know I always embrace it. And then once I am my knees is shaky, I know that there is something in good in there. I just need to embrace it, go for it. And I always follow my gut feeling. And even though they are teaching me how to micromanage people, but I don't think I will implement that. I want to implement something that that makes me feel good. That's why always listen to your gut feeling. You are learning what the corporate world are teaching you, but again, you also listen to what your inside world teaches you, right? Your intuition. You have to be open, because I believe this is something. I believe that I am an instrument also to disrupt the comfort level of other people by changing the way they're thinking, right? As long as I am not violating the law, right? The law of the universe also, and I'm not violating the rules and regulations of the bank. It's just like the micromanaging is something that I don't like. And it's up to you if you really want to implement that or not, as long as you are not doing something bad for your clients and for the people that you are working with. Because honestly, when I was a bank manager, one of the biggest bank here in Northern America, in United States, never I had a employees that leave me. that no turnovers at all. They probably leave me because they got promoted, because they get a better job, because I always push the people that works with me to grow and not to work with me for 3 to 5 years on the same level. Like if they are a teller and they've been teller for 2 years, and I have to really push them, give them whatever courses that they can attend so they can learn more. I always empower my team back then to grow it, whether they want to grow in a company or they want to go outside and find something meaningful and beautiful that that they are passionate about. If they want to be promoted, that is also something that I can do for them. That's the reason why I never had any turnovers with my team. And here, what I really observe, right? I'm not really assuming, but what something that I am very observant person because of the job that I do. That for there's this gentleman for 4 months only in the company, and he decided to quit. And then like, that's really interesting. And that's where I learned that they're really micromanaging people. You have to do this, you have to do that, or else you're gonna be like really written up all the time. And that's not something that I want. I never written up my employees. Never. Never. I do the coaching, right? But it's not to the extent that I want to write them up, because hello, it's so hard to find a job, guys. It's really hard, right? You have to really, I think it's the best thing that you can do is to really communicate with your people really, really well, what they want, what is their goal, and you support their goal, right? And you're always there for them. Have an open um open office, right? For me, I have my office widely open, and people can just come in and out and ask questions, ask help. They wants me to review some cases, so be it, right? But again, it's just the corporate world is really totally different than in a personal development world. So that's really quite challenging. But again, it's how you really, it's also a different perspective. That's their perspective, and I respect that also. But as long as I am following the rules, so I will, so you know to not make myself in trouble, then I'm good with that. Yeah. So again, just always follow what's good for you. But again, I share this also with other people, that if you are not really happy with your corporate job, like, why you stay there? Is it because of money? Like, you can find a job easily. It's just like you train your mind. Like when you apply, see it that this is the job that you like. It's not because of I have to do this because I have to pay the bills. Yes, money will come, but you have to find the job that you are passionate with, that you like, right? So don't really put pressure on yourself too, because again, if you put that creates stress level in you. You don't think right, you don't make decision right, and then your relationship with money is not good too, because you are pushing yourself. Let it flow. Just surrender. Just surrender. This is something that you want, go for it and study it. Right. So, yeah, so that's it, everybody. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on my day 10 of this Go Live reading, expanding or dissecting this magic book by Rhonda Byrne. Thanks so much and have a good night. Bye bye. Falling into love, can't you see? It's a kind